Well, hello everybody. Dave here. Been a while since we've done one of these live talks, and it's Friday night here in the East Coast, USA, Virginia. Just wanting to say hello to everybody and talk about some of the stuff we got going on. I know we got a number of people that are, dealing with some tough situations. Expeditionary Johnny and a few others that have had deaths in the families and sicknesses and stuff like that. So, just wanted to say, prayers to all of y'all and everything like that. And we'll be putting up the big tent here. I'm hoping we can do it here in the next day or two, but we've had a pretty crazy time at work of late, and things kind of going crazy. But we got one more pretty day, and then the bottom drops out again. We're going to get us a snow, not a big one, but as most everybody knows, they say 1 inch, it could be 10 inches. They say 10 inches, it could be who knows what. So how's everybody doing, man? It's been a while since we've talked live like this, and so I don't see anything going on at the moment. I think there's like maybe two people in the room, but certainly is good to talk to everybody and put up a few videos of late, and we're working on a shed with pallets. We're going to deconstruct those and put those together and try to save a little money, on wood and whatnot. We got one of these crazy ideas. We're going to build kind of like a pizza oven out of an old grill, and we got all sorts of things. And well, hey man, what's up? How's everything? Good to see you there, cranking and yanking, man. Oh, doing good, man. All right, just Ed and Tina's adventures. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad to see you guys. Everything. So, how's everything going up your way and everything? Kind of is your weather as messed up as ours? They can't figure out what it wants to do. It's like 66 degrees Fahrenheit today, and it'll be about the same tomorrow. Then Sunday the bottom's gonna drop out. It's gonna snow. So, and all in the last week or so, we've been up and down everything from 21 degrees Fahrenheit to I think we got up to right close to 70 one day. But that's Virginia. But I predict here in about maybe I don't know 4 or 5 weeks we'll start getting those severe thunderstorms and those tornado warnings, and it'll get humid and everything. But dicking around outdoors. All right, happy hour in Chicago. Yep, cranking and yanking, 70 degrees today. Yeah, yep. We're kind of like you guys. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. And balmy 41 here today. Okay, you guys probably got some snow coming there, dicking around outdoors up Chicago way. I've been talking to a lot of folks in Colorado, Wyoming, different parts of Canada, and it seems like where it's supposed to be cold, it's not, and vice versa. Where it normally doesn't snow, it does. And you probably saw the little videos I put up there, a couple weeks, last week before, and it snowed like crazy, and it doesn't ever do like that here in coastal Virginia. Fishing is terrible right now. Yeah, I don't see anybody doing much fishing around here. What's that guy doing? Hey, man, good to see you. So how's everything up your way? Yep. Slight chance seems to go north or south this year. Well, that's the way it normally does here. I live right here on the coast of Virginia. The Atlantic Ocean is 6 miles to the east of here, and we normally don't get much of any type of winter precip. It gets cold rain, but not much snow. It's usually when you get up past Richmond, heading up toward the mountains, the Appalachians, and where the trail is in Charlottesville, that really starts cold up that way, huh? Yeah. It's like I said, it was like 66 Fahrenheit today. So up and down, up and down, up and down. But like I said, remember everybody that's having a hard time. I know Expeditionary Johnny. A lot of you guys know him. He's dealing with a hard time, and there's a few others that I won't mention their names because they just asked to, kind of like a silent prayer, and of course we will. So all the ponds are frozen. What's the guy doing? Yeah, it was like that last week. and here everything got all frozen and stuff like that. But the trees and everything are sort of showing signs of wanting to bud up. It's probably not a good thing because, yeah, we usually get some cold weather well up into April, but usually when we get, say, late February, March, we'll get those days where it'll get to like nearly 80. The humidity will come up, severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, and all that kind of stuff. And then the next day it'll drop back down to 30 something Fahrenheit and everything. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff going on. So all our friends in Canada, they're dealing with that trucker convoy and blockages and stuff like that and whatnot. Miss Southern Belle, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing good. And you? We were just talking about the weather. So how's everything in your area? So yeah. Well, I'm really surprised that everybody is out here this evening. I figure everybody be busy and stuff, but it's been a while since I've done these live talks, and I certainly appreciate it. And you know, and I can't thank all of you enough, man, for sending those stickers in. The wall is right over that way, and the what I call the north wall is completely filled up now, and we have moved around to the east wall. So, okay, Miss Southern Belle says I am doing great. It's pretty here, outstanding. That's good. Glad to hear that everybody's doing well, and all this new subscribers. It really is thank you a lot. And tell you one thing: the more friends you get, the harder it is to watch everybody's videos. It's you come home, you're like, oh wow, man, look at all that, and I have it where it pings my email, and you get home and you got 216 emails, so you're trying to, watch everybody's videos, because if they're kind enough to watch yours, I'm certainly going to try and make every effort to, visit with y'all. Miss Southern Belle said, have you ever tried peanut butter mayonnaise together? No. No. I ate that raw potato the other day with salt and pepper. Sometimes I've been known to put like maybe peanut butter on that, but I have never done that. Okay. So have you done that? I know there's a lot of these unusual food combos going on. This past Sunday we did that charcoal chimney chili, and no, it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday because it was cold. It was real, real, real cold. Because I had to go to work there early in the morning. We were out there right at where the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic Ocean meet, and the wind was blowing at a pretty steady 20 miles per hour, and the air temperature was 26. And I don't mind telling you that was, what's that guy doing? It says cheddar cheese and Oreos. And have you tried that one? Or are we just throwing out things that are way off the wall? Yeah. So what is the craziest thing that everybody's tried? Me, gosh, I don't know. I think if there's anything in this world that I hate, spam. Oh yeah, me and spam. So what that guy said? Oh yes, he's tried that. So okay, Miss Southern Belle says no, she has not tried that suggestion. Okay, well, oh no story. Hey, good morning. Hey, how are you? Well, actually, it is Friday evening, February the 11th at 7:56 p.m. here in coastal Virginia. And I am sure that there are people here that will, Australia, New Zealand. You guys about 13 hours in front. It's already tomorrow. Spam is good fried up. I think my dislike for it came back when I was a kid. I was born in 1960, so I grew up in the 60s and 70s. And it was one of the things: spam hamburgers, spam steak, spam egg omelets and stuff like that. So, oh, okay. There's butt ants in Colombia and roasted grasshoppers and mice. Dick around. You love some spam, huh? I am sure that there are some recipes that will make it taste pretty good. But back in the 60s and the 70s, it was one of those things that we got fed all the time. You remember those, what was it, Gorton's shrimp, those kind of like frozen shrimps and stuff, fish sticks? That was one of them things too that we used to get fed all the time. And of course, it was a different era. Most everybody had backyard gardens, and if you're one of the lucky ones that lived on a farm, and had all that stuff. But everybody had these big gardens. Everybody grew their own tomatoes and stuff like that. Miss Southern Belle says, I like bologna more than Spam. Yeah. Yes. I definitely agree with you there. But I am sure that there are some combinations, as if we keep talking about this, there are combinations that will probably make all of us scratch our head. You know, Vienna sausages are good. Yeah, I don't mind those. They're not too bad. I spent 27 years carrying mail, and that was one of those things that we carried now and again. The Gorton's Fisherman was at our house often. Yes, ours too, man. It really, really, really was. It was one of those things. It was, you were going to see it just like Spam, you know, digging around outdoors. 1962 here. Yep, or 1960 here. So birthday number 62 cometh, you know, and yes, my intentions are to retire at the end of this year, and I don't mind telling. I am looking forward to it. Spent 5 years U.S. Marine Corps, 27 years U.S. Postal Service, and the last 8 years working for one of the local cities here. And I don't mind telling. I am ready. You know, She Devil Adventures. Hello, fellow Virginian, and everyone in the chat. Yes, greetings from the big city of Newport News, Virginia. It's good to see you. She Devil Adventures. What part of Virginia are you in? Miss Southern Belle says, I've had onion, mayonnaise sandwiches with salt and pepper. That's unusual. Very, very unusual. And so who likes steak and stuff literally raw? We're not quite totally raw, but I like steak with a little bit of, oh, She Devil Adventures. I should have known. RVA. Yeah, I should have known. I reckon that. Yep. Believe it or not, I have relatives that live within just a little bit of a distance from you. Mechanicsville, Richmond, and you head on back to the west a little bit, Powhatan County, and all that kind of stuff. Sid Survival Guide is here. So good to catch a live stream. Yeah, I don't. There for a while I was doing them all the time, and then work got crazy and everything like that. But I kind of like doing these because it's just, it's an easy way to meet everybody. And I'm still kind of confused on this live stream stuff, or what's it, the StreamYard or something like that. I'm not sure about all that yet. But grew up on a farm in Mechanicsville. I had an uncle that just recently passed away, and he lived in Mechanicsville for a lot of years. And can't even remember the road now. Was it like something like Matoka Road in Mechanicsville? We used to run up and see him now and again. And of course, a lot of the family was there off of Hall Road in Richmond area, just south of Richmond. And these days here, still got relatives that live all back up through there. Miss Southern Belle, bye. You take care. Thanks for dropping by. Anytime, So. Sid, digging around, says hello. And by all means, y'all, share each other's channels and stuff like that. And the Grumpy Grunt, hey, from Indianapolis. Good to see you, Dave, and everyone. Yes, it is good to see you too, man. And I guess I could qualify as a grumpy grunt too, man. But I guess when who you talk to. But it's certainly wonderful to see all these people in here. And I probably do like y'all do. I come on, in the evenings and see who's live, and I try to catch as many as I can. So, She Devil Adventures. I have been away from him for quite some time. The last time I visited that area, I did not recognize it at all. Well, I can tell you, if I know you popped through Hampton and Newport News, and I grew up in Hampton, and we were talking today just how much it has changed. It's just Hampton used to be a really easygoing place, back in the 60s and 70s, and now it's just crazy all the time. And of course, you probably have been watching the news. We have a missing 4-year-old child here in Hampton, and they have been searching and searching and searching, and so far no luck. It's certainly not the easygoing, laid-back community that I remember as a kid, and going up to Richmond and Mechanicsville and Henrico County and all that kind of stuff. But then I'm sure it's the same probably just about everywhere, in the U.S. These days, and other countries too. But yeah, it's sad. It is very sad. It's just one of those things that you're 4 years old and you're 3 feet high, and where could you be? Just well, all we can do is prayer, make a collective prayer right here, right now, and hopefully that's something good will come of that. And like I said, remember, there's a lot of folks. This wall right here, all these stickers. There's 4 or 5 folks that really could stand some prayers. Remember Expeditionary Johnny, and there's other people. A couple people didn't want me to mention their names, but I believe that the Almighty will hear the prayer for all those that are in need and stuff like that. Hike with Mike, hello from Florida. So I bet it's comfortably warm in Florida, if I were to venture, I guess. It is, let me see here. What is the temperature here in the coastal Virginia? It is currently 57 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is. And that is from Newport News, Virginia. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 67 degrees Fahrenheit. And then Sunday, the bottom's going to drop out. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow. So we shall see. Yeah, today was unusually warm here in Virginia. Unusually warm. But, Virginia. Polly, greetings, man. I love your pizza breads and all those other things, man. You always get me hungry, but then everybody says I do the same thing with all these outdoor stuff, Sid Survival Guy says East Tennessee here. I'm not too very far from. No, you're not really. 8-9 hours, I guess. So Sid, I love your videos, man. They're really great. I do. I do. And Paulie, same thing. Hike with Mike, She Devil Adventures. Yeah. Love it all, man. All of you guys are some seriously talented folks and stuff. And if you haven't added your sticker to this wall over there and around that way, love to have one. We'll stick it up on the wall, the great shout out wall, and tell everybody about you. And hopefully everybody's paying attention here. I'm currently going without a moderator, but Sid says I should make some stickers, but don't really have a logo. Got to work on that one. Yeah, man. Well, Sid, let me know what kind of picture or what type of thing you would like to do. See if I can help you out a little bit. And of course, no charge. Of course, I'm just giving you some ideas because I've designed a couple for other people. Grumpy Gun, I need to send you one from one of my new stickers. Yes, you do. Love to have it. Hike with Mike, yes, my address is on my about page. Everything. Yep. Email, street address. Yep. And Paul, I've tried the Motor City, but yeah, just all the information is right on my about page. Yeah. When you send it, just let me know whether you want one in return. Because I've had a few people say, "Oh, we're just wanting to send one," and that's cool. That we don't want one back, but we just want to have a shout on the wall, and all that's good. But I done lost count now. There's a lot of stickers up there, and like I said, filled up the north wall here. And like I said, it says something simple with mountains and a state seal. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll see what I can't do with you, man. Okay. The 3 stars and maybe some trees. I am a super simple guy. Okay. All right. I think we got 1 or 2 people up. Well, definitely got Donnie Laws, East Tennessee Outdoors. He's from East Tennessee. Uh, and he's big into Appalachian stuff, and he does some metal detecting and stuff like that. She Devil Adventures, I need to get a sticker out to you. Everyone has been sitting on my desk. I've been a little busy. Well, we got your the RVA sticker, the She Devil thing. You have stickers for that? Sid, you say you follow Donnie Laws? Yeah, I love watching his metal detecting videos. Finding all them shotgun shells and stuff like that. And I actually won a contest that he put on some months back and got one of his worm rattlers. Did you ever see that? I got one of the videos further back. It's probably close to 7-8 months ago. But you take this thing and rub it, and the worms jump out of the ground, and it works. It really, really, really does. So, Gma and Papa, hey, how are you? All right. Sid says, I love the kinds of things he finds when he detects. Yeah, have you seen where he made those when he finds those shotgun shells and he made the form of a wooden thing of the state of Tennessee and he put the shotgun shells in there? That is really cool. That is very good, very good. But and I really like Donnie because his channel is huge, but he answers everybody. Hey, thank you, so kind of you. And here I am at just a little less than 700 subscribers, and I really have to struggle sometimes to say hello to everybody. And then like on Friday nights, here I am doing a live, but a lot of times I'm looking at all these lives and I'm like, okay, well, I want to say hello to everybody, and hopefully nobody says, well, I only spent a couple minutes with us. But Mike, there's a guy in Florida, and he makes a living selling the worms using that thing. Yeah, it works. It really, really does. I watched when Donnie had a competition going on, and I think the first place was a wooden silhouette or a wooden frame of the state of Tennessee, and he put shotgun shells in it. And then the second place or third place was a worm rattler, and I happened to be the winner of the Donnie Laws worm rattler, and his worm rattler has a little end cap on it. It's kind of smooth on the hands, not hard or a point. And as far as I know, he's the only one that makes it like that. Now, he did ask me that when I talk about it to bring that point out, that as far as he knows, he's the only one that's done that. And but guys, I'm telling you what, man, it works. You go out there in the yard and you pick a place that you think is kind of moist and stuff like that, because obviously worms like moisture. You got hard packed dirt, worm's not going to be there. But if you see an area that's kind of moist and it's shaded and stuff like that, because a worm ain't stupid. Worm don't want to be out in that heat any more than we do. And you put that point in there, and like I said, I have a video. No kidding. I had that Osmo Action camera pointed right at the ground where the worm rattler was sticking in, and a big old worm just jumped right out of the ground. Yeah, you never even heard of it. Oh, okay. Dinner is done, and I am out of here. Everybody have a great way. Well, Dick Around Outdoors, you take care, my friend. Thank you for stopping by, and I will be visiting your channel every opportunity I get. And if you haven't sent a sticker, you have one. I'd love to have one. We'll put it up on the big wall here. And Sid, we'll see what we can't do for you, man. Get you, something Tennessee-ish with mountains and trees and like I said, I've got the feature on where you can come back and watch this and see everybody that was on here, and I certainly encourage all of y'all to get to know each other. None yet. Okay, well, when you do, man, it would be an honor to have one, and add you to this growing list of very talented individuals. So, but I never really thought about doing stickers, and then I said, it's a pretty unusual way, or pretty neat way, really, of putting your name out in front of everybody. And we do shout outs and stuff like that. Sid says, I cannot say thank you enough. I just haven't had any kind of stroke of creative for one. Oh, Sid, yeah, no problem, man. I'll talk to you, man. And when I figure out something, I got probably a little time tomorrow, next day, and I'll kind of bounce around 2 or 3 things, and and send it out to you. And hit my email, which is on my about page, decollier@cox.net. If you can't remember that right there, but like I said, I'm on the about page, and we'll see if we can't work on something. I have worked on a couple of others for folks. I won't mention them yet because they are still have not decided whether they're the one is having a competition. And for those of you that are into this kind of thing, like designing logos and channel stickers, y'all need to visit Grandma Prepper. That's a great channel, and she oftentimes will visit or come onto the lives. But seeing that she's in Washington State, it would be like about 5:13 in the morning. Okay, if not, just go right to my just go right to my about page, and everything's right there for you. Just break your envelope out or your email out and type, and everything's right there for you. So what we can't do for you, man. Get you something that kind of brings what you are, the essence of your channel out. And I think I came up with mine because I was always loved being out in the dark skies, at nighttime. And when we were kids, the city here was not as intense, so you could see a lot more stars. Now you cross the river into the main part of Virginia, and it gets dark, and you can see a jillion stars. So, Life with Lindsay, I cannot believe how professional everyone's stickers look. Great job, everyone. Well, Lindsay, you need to get some too, dear. Yeah, I mean, what you got right there is a perfect sticker. So, family's everything, and if you're not wanting to show a family picture and you want to design something that says you, I watched your video the other day of the pallets for the pig thing, and if you see the thing that I did today, I collected a good bit of pallets, and we're going to finish off a shed with it and kind of deconstruct them a little bit and rearrange things. And said, you are a student of the land. Yes, yep, I have caught on to that watching your videos. Yes, absolutely. And Tennessee, like Texas and everything else, it's the folks like to say, hey, I am from Tennessee and I'm from Texas, and that's cool. Virginia's state seal, state flag, is a dude standing on top of another dude with a spear or an axe or something. So I think the Dave Collier camping sticker that we're currently using is probably speaks more to my personality. I'm an outdoors type person, always have been. All the jobs I've ever had, always outside. But you can find me with a pair of binoculars in a very dark sky and a cell phone with a star app on it, trying to figure out what's what and where is what and everything like that. Sid says, I love your sticker. I just haven't decided what to put it on. Well, I think I will use my Coleman propane. Yeah, some people use walls. Some people use Yeti coolers. I think in the backyard with Dell, he puts it on his tools and even the garage door. I've seen other people just stick them on windows. But I guess it really doesn't matter. Whatever that little special place is that you, want to do. And I think people like to see, their stickers and their shout outs and stuff like that, because it's a really cool way of, getting to know each other. And, you're watching the scroll here, this conversation, and it gets a little difficult, even if you have a moderator and stuff like that, and you're getting these links, you still have to hit the link and then work your way back to the live stream. And it can be a little tedious, but when you can visualize a wall and then, or whatever you want to use, your cooler or your tools, your garage, whatever, and you can look at all these people. And like I said, I don't really even know how many stickers are up here now, but it's a lot. And we got 2 new ones in this week: Naomi's Adventures, um, Everyday Excursions. I take that back. We got 3: My Day Off. Matt from Canada, his came in. Cat in the North. That's right, she came in. Um, so Donnie Law sent a whole bunch of them. I got like 4 or 5 from him. And Judy and Spirit is up there. Ian Y. Gath from Canada. Senior Hiker 77. And, Kicking It Country, Plain Old Chuck. Metro on the Move, Middleman Mountain. Of course, everybody knows Dominic and Yogi Hollow Farms and Mickelson Family Farm, My Alabama Farm Life, Expeditionary Johnny, Greg Morton Outdoors, Barb's Country Home, Nicole Hikes a Lot, Eat Carbs Outdoors, and Fab Creations. My goodness, RVA, and then there's My Old Lady's Cooking Show, General Patton's Bushcraft and Self-Reliance, and Exploring with Bonnie. A lot of great channels, really, really are. A lot of talent. And but yeah, I've kind of been messing around for, oh gosh, I don't know, a while now. Like I said, I've designed a few for people, channel logos and stuff, and it's free, and it's just something that I like to do, and I try to capture the essence of your channel and your personality, and we kind of bounce about things back and forth. And there's 1 or 2 people that I'm working on one right now, and we'll see how that goes. And for those of, like I said, for those of you that want to see a competition of the designing of a new logo for a channel, go visit Grandma Prepper, and she's currently running a competition for a new channel sticker. And I submitted one to her, and I'm sure the others are too. So who knows? Maybe she'll use ours. But Life with Lindsay, I have never seen a YouTube who was so good at building community and bringing people together. Who, me? I don't know about that. Well, I appreciate that if you, but Lindsay, I mean, you're the same. I just, when I see that she's got a new one out, I'm waiting for you to see that. Was it the Hummer when you get a snow? See you out there doing donuts and stuff like that. But when I saw that pallet thing the other day, I kind of chuckled. I said, "God, I got a big stack of them out there, and I have been procrastinating now for like 2 or 3 months, and I really do need to get that other part of the shed finished because kind of, even if it's a treated wood, you leave it unprotected for so long, it just it gets kind of weird." But and then I've got that brand new insert for this tent, and I'm wanting the weather to cooperate. Oh, yes, me. Well, thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. I just I guess the jobs I've always had, 27 years as a letter carrier, and now the last 8 years working for a city. I deal with a lot of people, but the first 5 years of my life as a U.S. Marine, I'm not sure I was the loving, cuddly type then, but of course I managed to meet the prettiest girl in the world, and have been married to her since 1983. Same pretty girl. So, and she may or may not be watching this. She works as a pet sitter, so sometimes she has to spend the nights with other people's animals. So that's what she's doing tonight. So I figured this was a grand opportunity to get up there and visit with everybody and see what was going on. And, like I said, if Sid, I'll work, try to get you something. Anybody else, no charge. I just kind of like a hobbyist. It'd be kind of like You know, me going out there or you going out there and like if I say, well, take me a picture. Okay, cool. You know, that's cool. That's great. But when I designed Dave Collier camping sticker, like I said, it really had two meanings. Is like I said, I like star watching and looking at things, and my other hidden secret is I love everything Star Trek. And if you have seen the some of the newer shows, and they have the deep field and stars and everything, and then they got the new James Webb Telescope up now. You know, somebody like me is like, oh wow, you know, are we going to finally see whether there's a beer can on Mars? Yeah. Well, Barb's Country Home, good evening. I am glad to see you. We were just talking about you. Your channel sticker is right here on the what I call the north wall, and you have a beautiful sticker. It's really neat. Yeah, and like I said, just really, it's kind of hard to take a whole picture of this and for you to really soak it in. But the north wall of the thing, if I could turn this computer, I would, but it's kind of hard to do. But I have filled the entire north wall of this up with stickers, you know, and now we've moved around to the east wall, and Everyday Excursions and Naomi's Adventures and Donnie Laws are currently the three that are up on the new wall. There are probably 7 or 8 more coming in the next few days. People have sent emails saying, "Hey, we're sending you one," so we get those up there and everything. And like I said, I try to do these wall views, these channel shout outs, because you know, it's kind of hard to grow a channel, you know, and you know, you got to spend so much time looking at everything. And if we can make it where you can look right here, right over there, and take a picture of it like that, and you know, just say, "Hey, man, I saw you on Dave's wall," you know. So, but everybody's certainly welcome to send one. And like I said, if you want one back, just say so, and I'll send you one. And I use Sticker Mule, and I managed to get, I think it was 80 stickers, or was it 100 stickers for $80, something like that. But they were quick, they were fast, and they're really, really good stickers. And they got like buttons, hats, shirts, they even have tape that you can seal boxes up that'll have your channel name on it, you know. So, but yeah, Sticker Mule is who I use. And I think the folks from Canada are using this another company, which I'm not sure what it was. And Craig's Cabin from the UK, he did a video where he got his stickers from. Of course, it was a different company, but did a phenomenal job. And he's one that his stickers en route. And if you've watched the videos between me and Ian Y. Gath of Canada, everything, some of the mail that we traded back and forth was like sent on like December 17th, and it just arrived in the last few days. So I don't know whether it's the U.S. mail, the Canadian Post, or what, but from where I am to that part of Canada, I mean, it's not that far. And for some of you folks out there, yeah, She Devils, Sticker Rule does run an awful lot of things. And if you order from them, they'll give you this code where you can pass it to other friends and make, you know, give them like a 10-15% discount. Wolf Adventures, happy Friday from the hot West Coast. Well, it's not hot here, but it's a 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Lindsay, you were on the hot part of the West Coast. Okay. You got snow now, Lindsay, or is it kind of a muddy mess? Connor's Curiosity. Hello from Eastern Texas, Mr. Dave. Well, hello, buddy. I think I just met you. Was it today? Yeah, I think so. I happened to see one of your videos. I was out there on the big TV, and you know how they say recommended, and I came across yours, and I think at the same time I saw Lindsay. I saw your pig video, the pallet pig thing again. So, and of course, and you know, when I see these recommended videos pop across the big screen, then I break out my iPhone or come back here to the iMac. You know, yep, it was today. It sure was. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some more of your videos a little later on. You know, some very interesting stuff, man. Good to see. So I would imagine it's quite warm there in East Texas. Yes, like Lindsay, starting to melt, but still plenty of snow. Yeah. Well, we got a ways to go yet before we're ready to head to the summer snow. I got you. I know what you mean. I do those typos too, and I usually hope that everybody's smart enough to know that I just not much of a typist. I'd rather talk to you. So Connor says it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, I'll tell you what, we got right close to that today. We got 66, 67. It's like 57 now. And like I said, it's supposed to be about 66 or 67 Fahrenheit tomorrow. And then the bottom drops out and we get a bit of snow on Sunday. And it's not supposed to be the snow apocalypse like they predicted. Even the last time, all week long, they kept saying 10, to 14 inches, and then ended up being 4 to 5. Outdoor Jack, hey, what's up, man? So how's everything with you? We're sitting there talking about how warm or cold or mucky or snowy it is, Yeah, you can get whiplash here. Yeah, you're right. Literally wait 5 minutes and something will change. And like I said, I live, the Atlantic Ocean is 6 miles this way. So if you open up your map and you locate Norfolk, Virginia, and you look right across the harbor, and you'll see the city of Hampton and Newport News, and that's where I am. So we're on the peninsula, so pretty good. I'm going through some squirrel hunting in the morning. Oh, okay. So where are you from, Outdoor Jack? And how is the weather where you are at? Oh, okay. All right. See, the message kind of retracted itself. Anyway, I'll let you finish up typing. So, okay. All right. Great. All right. So it's probably chilly. I think we were talking to somebody else that was from up New England way not long back, earlier tonight. And did you hear that funny noise behind me? We got one of those sprayer things that dispenses like apple smells or I think, and all of a sudden it sounds like two cats going at it there for a brief second. It's 64 in Houston right now, Barb's Country Home says. We're not far below that right now. It's like 56, 57 here. And, all right. Like I say, y'all visit amongst each other and pick yourself one or two people and jot them down and then, head on out. And, 52 degrees. Okay, well, you're within the ballpark of what we are. So I would like to certainly thank everybody for, spending this part of the evening with me. And we got 7 people in the room and 12 likes. I certainly appreciate it. We're getting right close to 700 subscribers. And maybe we'll get there one day. And of course, I'm having more fun than I am anything else. So I love watching all your videos and whatnot. And thumbs up. Excellent. What's crazy is the same thing is happening over there on the sidebars. See the iPhone is just wide open. Like I said, I've got this link to my email, and you wake up in the morning time. I get up at like on the weekdays 2:45 a.m. because we got to be at work really early, and I'll look and it'll be like 214 emails, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Lindsay says, Outdoor Jack, do you eat the squirrels? Oh, okay. Well, that ought to be an interesting conversation. It's better than I don't know whether is squirrel as good as spam or as bad as spam. life. All right, cool. All right, excellent. Y'all get to know each other and stuff like that. So, what's everybody's big plans? Next videos, big trips coming, big projects and stuff like that. Well, if you saw my video earlier today, uh, we're gonna use that pallet wood to finish the shed, and I have the top of an old grill, one of them old cast iron grills, got the chimney on it. Well, I'm gonna cut one end of it out like you'd see a pizza oven. Then we're gonna lay it like a course of cinder blocks down, and of course it's not gonna be permanently in the ground. Just lay them on the ground, put that on top of it, get the fire in the back of it, right where the little chimney is, and we're gonna try our hand at making pizza. Kicking It Country Vlogs. What's up, my friend? And I believe you are a North Carolina friend, so you are not too far from me. You are probably within a couple hours or so. And I imagine your weather was probably not too bad today, just like ours wasn't. Of course, I think we got some snow coming. Hike with Mike, nothing but work going on the next 10 days. Hopefully, get an hour or two this weekend for a hike. Yeah, that's been me of lately. Work has really kept us busy. And you get at home and you go out in the backyard or in the garage shed, whatnot, and you look like, oh man, look at all that stuff. So, yeah. Connor says all of my uncles got deer this year, and I mean, her hunt, but it's okay. All others do. I do have a game camera up. Yeah, some of these the channels that I subscribe to have game cameras up and trail cams up and stuff like that. You ever watch was it Martin's Cabin? Oh yeah, he comes up with some really cool stuff. Got the cabin out. I think he's in the top end of Minnesota somewhere. And yep, Kicking the Country. Yeah, the weather's not too bad here today, and I think we got one more good day, and then it goes downhill on Sunday, at least for Virginia anyway. So it'll drop 40 degrees and an inch or two of snow, but right now I think they're saying dusting to 1 inch. But Virginia, North Carolina, all these places, they're wait 5 minutes and it will definitely change. So squirrel gravy, huh? Okay. Lone Star Pioneering. Les, how are you, man? You are the man. You are you've helped a lot of small channels, Les, and we appreciate it. We really do. And, like I said, Dave Collier Camping has a Facebook page, and if you're wanting to grow your channel, drop on by there, and you're going to see some links and how to grow your YouTube channel and some recommendations on some things to tweak your channel to help it get going. And Les from Lone Star Pioneering, he has successfully grown a number of things. So Lindsay said we have an emu that no one seems to know where it came from, terrorizing our road. So that's keeping me entertained. An emu, huh? Can you eat them? Or are they pets? I know what you're talking about. I see that commercial on TV, the dude with the yellow shirt, and he goes, "Hey, emu," or whatever like that, So I'm not sure whether you can eat them or not. Anybody know? Lone Star Pilot has almost 8,000 subs, and I don't know why. Oh, come on, man. It's that award-winning personality that you have, and you make it all seem fun, and make everybody feel welcome. It's a unique combination of personality and stuff that makes a person be that kind of a person, and you're one of them. So Lindsay says She Double Adventures, they are big and kind of freaky. I mean, do they come after you, Lindsay? I mean, will they attack? I mean, how big are they? I mean, I've seen it like on TV commercials, but I don't really have any idea how big these things are. I'm kind of waiting for somebody to tell me, oh no, you can buy emu burgers and or do you put it at some point in your yard that you don't want nobody to cross, and so yeah, I wouldn't get close. Lol. I just would love to see one live in person. Well, Lindsay, there is your calling. You know. Okay, let's see here. All right, Les, I think it worked. Let me know if it did. If not, I'll try again. Yeah, it's saying it's working. Okay. Don't get close enough to find out, Dave. Okay, well then I will take your word for it. The family out there getting ready to ambush him. Yeah, give him put him up in there in the pallet section with them pigs. I'm still. We'll have to find out more about emus, man. If not, he'll end up being next week's lunch. Yep. Lester, think you're really expecting me to grow bigger? Me to grow bigger? Oh, come on, man. It would take me the better part of a decade to get that big. But if I do, I promise you that I will not change. I'm going to bring all of you with me. And we'll have one big, giant YouTube family. So how does that sound? All right. Like I said, if you haven't sent a sticker in, put on the wall, do so. If you need help designing one, just let me know. All my information is right on my About page. I'm sure Les would probably be able to tell you some things about how to do stuff. I have a plan, brother, and I'm still working on things. Yeah, I got a plan too, and 99% of the time I have to change it one day out from the beginning of the plan, and then the next day I have to change it again. And believe it or not, a great many of the videos that I produce literally are me getting home from work, going outside, and say, I'm going to do this. Okay. Now the camping videos, it's a bit more involved. That Lux Twin Peak is a big tent. To cut the amount of firewood you need to keep warm at 20 something degrees takes some time. When you get some heavy weather to guy that thing down, it takes some time to dial that in. And of course, I don't like doing those kinds of videos unless I know I'm going to be off the next day. Last time we put that big tent up, it literally got frozen to the ground, and it had to stay right in place for like 3 days until we managed to get above freezing to get the tent off the ground. You know, it was it was outrageous, man. But I don't even know how much wood I used, but it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, and I got real tempted to cut up some of them pallets for wood, but I said no, pallets are for you know, other projects. So we were getting wood from like grocery stores. I got some there, and I found some laying around the area, and I cut it up and stuff. But they got these new camping lights, and they run on batteries, and that new camping table and everything. And like I said, when I get that insert in there and I figure out how everything is gets adjusted, then I need to figure out the sleeping arrangements. Would a cot be the best? The cot kind of scares me because the legs are pointy, and I don't want to rupture that bathtub and eliminate the reason really why I bought the insert to begin with is mud, and of course bugs and stuff like that. Because it made it where you could only without the insert you could only camp when the weather was like cold and ideal, where there were no bugs and you weren't dealing with mud. But Miss Lone Star Pioneering is here. Well, hello. How are you? It is nice to see you. And Barb's Country Room says, hi, hello, Connor. Like I said, we got Dave Collier Camping is on Facebook. Every one of you are welcome. It's not just camping. It's and if your big hobby is cooking, or you run a lathe and design bowls and plates, or stargazing, or hiking, or whatever the case might be. Whatever your passion is, it's just doing good. Okay, excellent, excellent. So, all right, I see everybody's making acquaintance. This is a good thing. I think a lot of you probably already know each other. I think, or at least they're in like groups. Um, we had a few people in here from Texas, Washington State. Sid was in here. He's from Tennessee. She Devil Adventures, Virginia. Um, Sid surviving us. Hey, sorry, I had to wrangle my kids into the dinner corral. No problem, Sid. No problem. Pafford Homestead, Texas. Okay, there. Texas is well represented in the room tonight. It certainly is. Well, Les, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And folks, if you have a channel that you're wanting to, grow, drop by Dave Collier Camping, and you'll see a group there that says "Help Your YouTube Channel Grow," which is part of Les's group, and he's quite successful at it. And y'all come onto that group, and start meeting new people. And I also belong to a couple other little groups that are part of that thing, and they too are trying to grow things and stuff like that. And of course, we're all trying to keep it as clean as we can. And Pafford Homestead, I just subbed you, Dave. Okay, if I have not done you, I will do you. I promise. I will catch it. Connor, Mr. Dave, I crossed paths today, and this live popped up. Yep, Connor, you were right. You appeared on my television probably not much more than I don't know, 2-3 hours ago, and I watched a couple of your videos, and then I subbed you, and I think you popped me back, and outstanding, But yeah, I will certainly make every effort. I'd love me some Pafford Homestead. All right, man. Like I said, Texas is well represented here. So is Tennessee, Virginia. I'm not seeing any of our Canadian friends in here yet, but depends on how long we hang out. We are at 57 minutes and 56 seconds. And we all have had enough, you tell me. Right now, I feel good. We got 16 likes. We got 9 people in the room, which is not too bad because I didn't tell anybody we were going to do this tonight. And remember, some months back, we actually told everybody we're going to do this at a certain time. And we had all those hackers come on. And Lazy Days Ahead, he was the moderator, and he was popping them and I was popping them. We were trying to get rid of them people and everything we finally did. Yeah, see what I'm saying is Les, Lone Star Pioneering. If y'all have a channel, please let him know, because he can really help you out, man. Les and wife, y'all got to you talk about unusual food combinations. Les, earlier before you came on, we were talking about unusual food combinations. So, and Sid, like I said, you need to come up on the Dave Collier Camping Facebook page also, and you're wanting to grow this channel, and I know you do, and I know you've got a phenomenal channel. It just hasn't, it's like mine. It's just we're growing, but not at the amazing speed that we would like to see it. So, Life with Lindsay is my channel. Yes, it is. Okay, Lindsay, same way. I know you're on the Facebook page, but you'll see mentions where how to grow your YouTube channel that Les has put up there, and I put up there, and we can get you up heading toward 1,000. I think it got just a few left to get to 700. Of course, we're still working on them hours and everything, and it's all about, I guess, networking and everything. So it says, I usually like your post on there, but I have not figured out how to do it from Sid Survival Facebook, just my personal one. Okay, well, the name of the Facebook group is Dave Collier Camping, and just type up there in your little top search thing there on Facebook, in that, I think it's in the left-hand corner, but Dave Collier Camping, and just add. I mean, I don't have to add you. You just come on and join, man. So this is Cosmic Cultivators. Says, hi, Teresa. Says, well, I usually share your stuff too to Twitter. Do you? Twitter, I do not. I do have Instagram, but I don't spend a lot of time on it. I've got that little presence on Facebook, and then I obviously YouTube. So I need 2 more me's or something to do all that. Miss Lone Star Planet, I just joined your Facebook. Outstanding. Thank you. And like I said, feel free to share anything. Don't let the word camping mean that you need to have a tent. Anything from your garden, anything you cook, certainly welcome. Trips, going to the grocery store, stuff like that, which was kind of interesting because I know we've all been talking about bare shelves of lately. And for 2 or 3 weeks prior to this one, the shelves here in Virginia were pretty bare, pretty sparse. But this week, everything seems like it's catching up. Of course, the earlier in the morning you go to the Walmarts, the Food Lions, the better it is. And I think Les just put the Facebook thing up in there. So if you're not on there, pop it up on there. But like I said, you'll see how to grow your YouTube channel. And Les gives some really excellent pointers, how to tweak the channel. That way you get a broader audience, because it's usually just not good enough to produce a video, but you've got to, keywords and everything else like that. And you'll learn all about that kind of stuff. And I'm still learning myself, but I have noticed that when you make these adjustments, that you can expect, some the growth to come on pretty good. Barb's Country Home, gardening and chickens here. Well, Barb, you are certainly welcome to come up on Dave Collier Camping Facebook page and talk all about gardening and chickens, because I have started a food forest in the back. That's what I call it anyway. There's like 13 fruit trees and all sorts of berries and stuff like that. And, I show videos of that now and again. 2 huge grapevines growing. Got those cold hardy kiwis and blackberries and blueberries and goji berries and gooseberries and strawberries. So, well, Sid, I hate to cut it short, but the family time calls. I hope you have a wonderful evening, especially our amazing host. Best of all. Okay, Sid, I'll be talking to you, brother. Okay. And, like I said, all my information is on that about page, man. So we'll be talking back and forth. Just hit me and say hello, and then we'll figure out. I'll send you a design or something like that. And you say no, yes, or something, So, and don't be afraid to be honest, man, because we're not going to get anywhere if we're not honest with each other. Connor says bye there, Mr. Sid. Say you too. Okay. Sid, take care. Tell your family hello. All y'all be safe. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be seeing you. 17 likes, man. That's all right, guys. I appreciate it so much. So we're at 1 hour, 4 minutes. It is 8:52 p.m. here on the U.S. East Coast. All right, Pafford Homestead. Hey, guys, I got to go. I'm about to have a live meeting. It's nice meeting you, Mr. Day. Absolutely. Okay. I will make sure that I will visit your page or your channel if I haven't. And that sounds horrible, doesn't it? You know, that you start to have so many friends you can't remember them all. But we'll get there. And I think that's why I like the Facebook part of it too, because it kind of, you know, I'm at 695. Okay, outstanding, man. All right. You tell me which one of my crazy videos you like the best. What was the one today about the pizza oven or yesterday's potatoes? But those Idahoan potatoes are pretty versatile thing, and they're not all that expensive. You can add all sorts of goodies to it, so and make it. And visit RVA Hiker Girl's channel, and she did something like that a couple of days ago, and it was pretty unique. And I think she had made a comment, "Try this, Dave." So I did, and what I had was the bucket, the microwavable bucket. Of course, just put your pocket rocket on and tear the thing off, and add the water to the line, and you're good to go. And you can add just about anything to it, you know, a little bit of meat, bacon, what cheeses, tuna, pork, chicken. You know, I even saw somebody add meatloaf to some potatoes. So I'm not sure whether it's a good combination together or you want it separated on the plate. But either way. And did anybody find out whether you can eat emu yet? I like the will and it works in the bids. Okay. Well, like I said, my videos, I don't try to make them like really tricked out, you know. A lot of special effects and, you know, sounds and all that kind of stuff. I just come on and say, "Hey, everybody, Dave here. Today's craziness will ensue, and this is what we're going to do. You know, this Lone Star Pioneer, where do you people do your camping at?" Well, I'm here in Eastern Virginia, and the city that I live in, the Hampton Roads area, Newport News, Hampton, we've got almost 1 million people. So there's not a lot of camping. You know, you can. We've got some people that have some larger pieces of land, so you can go out there and do that, or just grab your own back, you know, yard, side yard, your little trees or something like that. And Lone Star, okay, I'm back, guys. Les said he was cooking pizza. But now, if you want to see some serious camping and trails and stuff like that, leave the coast of Virginia, head a little west of Richmond, the state capital, and get up there around Charlottesville. You got the Appalachian Trail and all those other feeder trails that come off of it. One of the nicer ones that I did a video a few weeks ago is the Nolan Trail here in Newport News, Virginia, and it's some of it's flat, some of it's but there's another part of it which I'm going to take y'all on here in the not too far. It's got a full mock-up of the ironclad USS Monitor on it. I mean, the full thing. It's the same size as the Monitor that fought the big battle out here in Hampton Roads Harbor in 1862. So you like any? Lindsay says I like anytime you make food. Okay, you gonna send me some emu? No, I'm just kidding. Well, I've got a couple of more food videos coming tomorrow, since the weather will cooperate with me. We're going to try to do something with some of those pallets, and need to get that done because I'm trying to get everything in the sheds in the garage. I got 2 sheds out there, and the rain here in Virginia gets absolutely insane. And if you leave anything out there of any value, it'll just tear up. That hiking video was cool, you know. It was challenging because I had the Osmo on its little you know, little thing here, and I'm going up and down these ruts, you know. And when I got home and I downloaded the video, I could hear myself. I mean, you had to watch where you were stepping, man, because the roots and everything. I mean, it was if you weren't paying attention, you were definitely going to end up on your nose, you know. And Terry Maddox says, "Hello, all." Hello, Terry. But the path itself is it's about 6 miles long, and they have a whole part of it where if you're challenged with walking, bad legs, knees, whatever, back, it's flat. Okay. But then when you come around to one side of it, it really gets kind of technical. It's up, down, routes, everything, transitions and stuff. And then you head back toward where the museum is. And no kidding, if you know anything about U.S. history, U.S. Civil War history, it has a complete mock up of the USS Monitor, full size, that you can see on the trail. And I will take y'all on that hike here very shortly, here in the next little bit before it gets too awful hot. Terry says, hello, everybody. Miss Lone Star Party says, hello, Terry. What's up? All right. So, anybody want to say any big plans that they've got coming up for their videos? It's a perfect place to say it. And then, like I said, Dave Collier Camping. Come on by, grow those channels up, and we'll all aim to 1,000 together, and whoever's the first will be the one that drags everybody up in with them. So, Lindsay, you'd like to see the monitor? Okay. I will also go on out to the old Fort Monroe. I did a little video on that some months back, and brought you to the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay where you were looking out into the Atlantic. So we'll do some more of that kind of stuff, because I like don't want to keep on boring you with camping and cooking and whatever crazy stuff I got. Plus, I like getting out there and doing some walking. And now that, like I said, 10 months or so from now, I am going to retire. So I've got to, get into that habit of walking and exercising just to stay healthy. So, and I will hit that big 62 mark in November. Of course, I had already retired from the Postal Service, so pretty good shape anyway. But except for my knees sometimes. But yeah, but I will do that Nolan Trail walk not too soon, not too far away. See, Connor says, Mr. Dave, I recently walked a creek bed, just about ground my dad into the dust. Yeah, yeah. If I'd have been there, you'd have done the same thing. You'd probably had to carry me out, man. But yeah, this trail we're talking about, man, it is. Just imagine the most gnarled mess that you can think of, and up, down, sideways. It's muddy. It's always wet here on the East Coast. It's like everything is slimy, here on the East Coast. It's just like, and the tree canopy is so heavy that nothing ever truly dries. And then when Virginia's weather gets up there where it's cranking at 100 degrees and the humidity's at 100%, it's like you're dragging a boat anchor with you, and so thank you, Les, for putting all these links up. Like I said, I can't say it enough, man. You drop on by the Facebook group and everything like that, and you will see all the stuff that we're talking about. You'll get all the links to help you grow your channels and whatnot. And you don't need my permission to put your videos up there. I share videos as much as I can, but when you make one, copy and put it over onto Dave Collier Camping. Terry, I am in Virginia. I am in the Norfolk, Virginia area, right in the southeast corner. North Carolina is 40 miles that way. The Atlantic Ocean is 6 miles this way. So if you open up your map and you locate Norfolk, Virginia, and you look just across the harbor, that's me. You are in West Virginia. All right. Okay. Well, you're not too far away. We had some Tennessee folks in here, North Carolinians up in here. So Lone Star Pioneering, Southeast Texas. Absolutely. Okay. And would you believe we're at an hour and 15 minutes? Wow. But we were talking about unusual food combinations. Lone Star Pioneering, was it Saturday nights? You guys do the unusual food combos? Yeah, man, that's cool. I would imagine that there's somebody out there that really has Miss Lone Star. I lived in Norfolk many years ago. It's not a bad place. It's not as warm and cuddly as it used to be. I'm a native of Philadelphia, just outside of South Philly, Chester, Pennsylvania, and we moved here. Oh, I don't know, 5 years old, so 1965, and this area, Hampton, Newport News, Southeast Virginia, it was a nice place. It was a great place to be a kid. Um, you know, low crime. Just a nice place to be a kid. And of course, now I'm sure a lot of people have probably already heard that here, right, real close to me, we had a 4-year-old go missing, and we haven't found him yet. So, but like I said, when I was a kid, this was the kind of a place where you rode your bike up at the end of the day, left it right in the front yard. Everybody kept their main doors open, and just the storm doors were closed. Nobody ever locked anything. Nothing ever got stolen. Um, there were no police officers in the schools. To see a police officer in a school back then, it was like, oh my, I mean, it was so rare. And I'm not sure what happened, but society definitely changed. Connor says deep woods of central East Texas here. Okay. But, we are giving a great deal of thought when I retire here, November, December. We would love to head on out of here. We've talked about Wyoming and South Dakota, North Carolina, Tennessee, and I think a lot of it has to do with taxes. Virginia is a commonwealth, so if you have $100 bill in your hand, what you really have is about $40. So the color drop. Hi, Dave. How you doing? All right, good to see you. Yeah, Miss Lone Star. It is. It's sad. It is. I mean, even the places that we would say, well, you're out in the boonies, you're away from everybody. You literally, there's somebody that wants to do you harm somewhere, everywhere. Central Texas, the color drop. Okay, well, there's a lot of Texans in here, color drop. So shout out, and join us on Dave Collier Camping on Facebook. You know, I would too. I'm hoping this governor of ours will come through with some of those tax breaks and stuff like that, and drop the food taxes and all that kind of stuff. But I'll believe that when I see it. So I'm thinking that to find the peace that I want, and as I tell my wife, that the things that I like to do don't match where I am. I'm just I'm like a fish out of water here now, because it's just yeah. Any of those places would be great. Yeah, I was stationed in North Carolina for a few years, Camp Lejeune, Jacksonville area. Widely traveled through Tennessee. We've been through West Virginia. So, but here in Virginia, like I said, it's just we have taxes on everything: real estate tax, car tax. You can pay for your home, you still got to pay taxes on it. So it just, you go to the grocery store and you spend $40. Well, guess what? About 10 of it was taxes. So yeah, plenty of plenty of places to live the life that I would like to live and stuff. And of course, my wife's a California girl, so um, she would just love to go back out west. I'm not so sure that you know what part of the military was I in. I was in the Marine Corps for 5 years. Um, Spent time Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Uh, I was punished severely by being sent to Bermuda for 18 months. Albany, Georgia for a while. St. Cloud, Minnesota. Goose Bay, Canada. Bodo, Norway. A couple brief stop in Iceland. Where else did we go? Some of the camps around here in Virginia. Yep, USMC. That's me. Yep. Somewhere around here is all the old yearbooks and stuff, the annuals, and I know of late we've been talking about the 22 per day suicides that a lot of the military folks are experiencing. And when I was in, I was a Cold War veteran. Nobody was shooting at anybody. We were solely preparing to fight a war with Russia. That was it, But now, generations of these youngsters are, coming back, and they're kind of lost, and they feel like nobody's listening to them. So, we try to do what we can for them and stuff. And, yeah, there were some interesting places. I went to Parris Island, South Carolina, for basic training, and then I got sent to Albany, Georgia, and I finished in the top of the class, and the colonel called me in there, and he goes, "Okay, you said, pick any place that there is a Marine or naval installation," and I had seen on the wall that there was a United States Naval Air Station with a Marine barracks security detail in near Hamilton, Bermuda. And when I told him where I wanted to go, he smiled and he goes, "Oh, the Hawaii of the East." I said, "Okay." And I spent 18 months, 19 months out there. All right. Lone Star Punter. Hey, Dave, I am heading over to the Pafford Homestead live, and I appreciate it, Les. Yeah, and I will try to hit some of those other lives too. I appreciate all of you guys spending 1 hour and 22 minutes with me, and I don't want to hog up all the time so that you guys can have some time together with other people and everything. So again, final invite to Dave Collier Camping. Make yourself at home. Good way to grow your channel. Stickers, send them in. If you need help designing, send me a message. We'll see if we can't work something out. And this Lone Star Planet, I appreciate you staying until the end. So let's see other things going on. Like I said, the Facebook group, you don't need permission from me to post whatever your video is. Just go ahead and do it. And you'll see Les's channel on there, how to grow your YouTube channel. And if you're really interested in building that account and learning how to do other things, tweak the channel, because it certainly is more than just putting up a video. And I have learned that. Terry said, "Love to see you in the backyard." Hey, Dave, didn't know you were a Marine. Thanks for your service, brother. Yes, sir, I was a Marine. And Dell, thank you for your service. And just a lot of us back in that day, that this age group, Dad was a stepdad, I should say. He was a Vietnam veteran, and my wife's father, he was a Army veteran, retired, and I think literally every one of her siblings went in the military. It was kind of almost expected of us. You knew that you grew up in that era, 1960, 1950s, and it was almost expected. And of course, I can't complain. the 5 years in the Marine Corps were, certainly taught me a lot. I met the wife I have now, 38 years later. She was in the Marine Corps too. That's right. Lady Marine. WM, we used to call them. Of course, you can't say that now. Everybody's a Marine. Everybody is green. So, Connor, thank you for stopping by. And having just met you about 3 or 4 hours ago, to have you here was an honor. So I'll be catching up with you. We're watch some more videos and whatnot. And hopefully everybody will do that. And Lindsay, I'll look forward to your next video. Meeting everyone. So in the back of this, also 9 years Air Force. Okay. Outstanding. Yep. So, all right. She Devil Adventure says goodbye to Connor. Okay. Well, I will hold us for like another minute. So anybody that has not taken notice of the channels that are here, do so and visit. Of course, the easiest way to do it is to go to Dave Collier Camping. All of y'all come on over, share your videos, learn how to grow those channels, and we'll all work together and head on up into that 1,000 mark and all that kind of stuff. All right, Chi Double Adventures, RVA, you take care. We will be talking to you, watching some videos. So, all right. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, hold. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. And we will do this again real soon. And we'll do some more videos. And all right. So have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.